Recently, somebody told me that I'm stuck on prison stripes, right? I spent time in prison and now I wear the stripes all the time. The funny thing is, though, I didn't wear any stripes in prison. I only wore khakis. I'm not sure why, what's going on with the stripes. But anyway, here I am today telling you another prison story. So in prison, every year, they would give us a pack of underwear. They're not like the best underwear, right? And a pack of tube socks, right? Because there are a lot of women in prison that don't have money to buy those things. You can buy some footy socks on commissary and you can buy a little nicer underwear. I remember the first time I walked in the unit and I heard some girls in there like smashing something against the wall. I go in and they have their tube sock clear full of ice and they're making a smoothie by smashing it against the wall to crush the ice. And then what they would do is they would put that ice in our mugs. So we could each buy a mug. I think it was like $3, like a plastic mug. And then that's what you would refill with water and you'd take it everywhere with you. The other thing that was interesting about the mugs is that they would paint them. They were so creative. Like I paid somebody to paint my mug and I've got to find my mug and show you it. It said louder and I drank it through my whole prison bid. But there are crafts and things that you can do. So you can order paint and things like that in there. But man, and then they would have to glaze it to keep the paint on. So they would use like floor wax that they would get from the maintenance department and they would glaze the cup. But they would take that ice, put it in the mug, and then they would use one of these, which is a drink packet. These are the exact ones that we could buy on commissary. I still buy them because I love them. So you put one of these drink mixes in the cup, and you would put a cup of pudding in there with the ice, and it became a smoothie, which I thought was so interesting. There were all kinds of little creative hacks like that I learned while I was in prison.